we have to be very quiet. I think I need to put a little oil on the hinges of that door if I want to be quiet. But that doe over there, she always hangs out behind the house, and she has a bum leg. Her front leg's kind of messed up. For a while there, I didn't think she was going to make it. She was in pretty bad shape, but she actually gets around really well now, and she has her own private little chestnut buffet there on the other side of the fence. So I think she's enjoying that. But anyway, this afternoon, we have a lot to do and a lot to talk about. First on the agenda, we're going to take the Stihl RZ960i-K down to my mom's place and cut her grass. And I've been using this for the last couple months. Very nice mower and very, very comfortable. I like the suspension. I like the seat. When you get off of it, you don't feel like you just drove 1,000 miles in a 1-ton pickup truck. Nice and smooth. It's warm today and the leaves are hitting the ground, but I think everything changes this weekend. They're calling for some rain on Friday and I think a high in the low 50s on Saturday, but I'm going to enjoy this while I can. No joke. Sister's driveway now. Just wanted to check things out before I head back to the house. If you saw that video the other day, I used that tilt bucket, which worked absolutely fantastic. And I got about 500 feet of ditch done up to here. And as you can see, there's like a windrow right here, so the water runs down the driveway. I think this evening I'm going to come back down and finish this section all the way up to the house. I won't be able to cast the spoil to this side like I was doing down there, but there's plenty of places that I can fill in on this bank, and it's not as steep here as it was down below. But if I take care of this now, it'll last so much longer. You know what I mean? A lot less stone down the road, a lot less grading the driveway. If you can keep that water off, it helps tremendously. Especially during the winter. Last year, what was happening, we were getting some like ice dams built up, and the ice was coming out and crossing over the driveway. But yeah, we'll get her fixed up, and it is just so easy. And I'll be honest, I enjoy running that excavator with that tilt bucket. It's a lot of fun, actually. All right, just got down here with the excavator. We're gonna get started. Did I mention how much I love this bucket? So first thing we're gonna do, offset the boom. And there we go. I am gonna have to start baling my dirt on the high Okay. Takes you a minute to get in the groove here again. So I heard this morning, it's actually, what day is it? It's Monday right now. You'll probably see this video on Thursday. I'm actually a little bit ahead of the game. But I heard we dodged the government shutdown. Thank goodness. I think you could probably sense my sarcasm there. I couldn't care less. I say, you know, pay Social Security, pay the military, and shut her down beyond that. I think we would be fine. I don't even think you'd notice. I know I wouldn't. Why would I care? I was going a lot faster at this when I finished yesterday. It does. It takes a couple minutes to kind of get back in the groove, I think. We'll get there here in just a minute. But a while back, it was a couple months ago, I was talking about AI, artificial intelligence, and how, in my opinion, it's really going to mess things up as far as things like Facebook and YouTube goes. You're not going to know what's real, what's not real, all that kind of stuff. Well, I think I was right. It's coming, maybe faster than what I thought. I started getting emails from companies. You always get them when you have a YouTube channel. They want to use like your content and do different things with it, you know, like shorten up a long format content into short version. Well, now I'm starting to get them saying they want to mix content with AI to really make it pop and all this stuff. I'm not doing any of that, but I'm telling you, you are not going to know what's real and what's not very soon. If you want, like if you enjoy our videos, I can't emphasize this enough. The best way to do it is, you know, subscribe for one, because I get emails from people saying they can't find our videos, and I don't really notice in the views. They're about the same. And I think what happens is if you're not a subscriber and you miss one video or we don't upload for a couple days, when you get back on YouTube, it does not suggest our videos. So a couple things that you could do. Number one, definitely subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications, and you'll get notified when we upload. And another way you can do it, if you go to our website, outdoorswiththemorgans.com, you can click right there and it'll have all our videos in chronological order, and you can get to every one of them right there. I think I'm actually doing a better job than I did the other day, to tell you the truth. I'm not going as fast, but yeah, it looks nicer. This bucket takes a little getting used to. You do a lot of different functions at once, especially when you are cleaning the high side of the ditch, because you got to kind of tilt your bucket, get it the way you want, curl, bring the boom up, the stick in, and swing all at the same time. But you know, I'll get better. So far I've only got an hour and a half on it, maybe 2 hours tops. Plus you got your boom all crooked. Everything's all out of whack. Like I said, I think you'll see this video on Thursday. If you do, we will probably be en route to the Paul Bunyan show Hope to see some of you out there. The weather doesn't look great, but it is what it is. Saturday doesn't look too bad. Looks like it's going to be chilly though. Like in the 50s. It's like a forestry show. Firewood, log splitters, processors. It should be cold, right? I'm actually really looking forward to winter this year. I don't even know why. I say that now, I'll be complaining. It's the greatest thing about living here is as soon as you get sick of a season, it changes. And I'm good with that. But summers, they just fly by, and then once the leaves are off the trees, you know, 1st of November or whatever, it feels like it's a year before it gets nice again. It's not, feels like it. This thing is just so much fun. I don't know why it is. I don't understand it. It's just fun to use this. It's fun to like shape things, you know? I'll have to come back on both sides of the driveway and smooth up all my piles. That's no big deal. It's amazing how much stuff gets accumulated when you have a driveway, you know, down low like this with a big hillside above it. Just all the sediment that washes off the hill. Some of this dirt probably comes from up the old apple orchard. That's way up on top of the hill here beside me. Like, here's what I'm saying. You're pulling it in. You're working the tilt a little bit. You're doing all kind of stuff right there. One of those rotators, a lot of people have said I should get one of them. That would be really, really cool, but those are a whole nother level as far as cost goes as well. They're very expensive. And with something like this, you can do, I'm not going to say almost as much, but pretty close really. Obviously you can't spin it all the way around, but for stuff like this, it's the ticket. That's what happens. The driveway's a little bit soft in places, and it just kind of pumps up and makes a windrow beside it, and then you trap the water on the driveway and the soft spots get worse. I'm going to talk my sister into getting some more stone for this before winter. It won't take much. Well, when I say much, but you know, one triaxle load or something. It'll be in the best shape it's been in years after this ditch is fixed. Let me know in the comments if you're planning on coming to Bunyan this year. I am doing a much nicer job than yesterday. I'm not going to go back and redo it or anything, but yeah, that's coming out really nice. Another reason I think I'm doing a better job as I'm in some pretty good material right here. Down below, I was ripping out, you know, some sand rock and stuff, and it was kind of rough. This stuff here, you can cut it nice. But you can see where the track is on the excavator, you know, how much I'm actually taking out of there. It's actually quite a bit. All right, that is absolutely beautiful. I got another, I don't know, 350, maybe 400 feet done. I don't know if you saw, I had it on time lapse, but I was on the machine and a doe came walking out here. They love fresh dirt, you know? And she came up here and I thought she was gonna cross into here, and she started kind of walking up towards this, up towards the machine, walking right up the ditch line looking at me. Matter of fact, she's still right over in there. I'm leaving. You can come down. But anyway, I promise you, not every single video is going to be me running the excavator with the tilt bucket, but it's going to be hard not to tell you the truth. But I think that's about it. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you're going to be at Bunyan, and we'll catch you on the next one.